everyone, welcome to PIMO Canada Immigration. I'm Zhang Hui, an RCSA and Chinese English translator. Last time, we explained the federal permanent residence programs for business people. Today, we will introduce all other federal permanent residence programs that do not belong to all the regular programs we've introduced. These programs include humanitarian and compassionate considerations, temporary residence permit holder class, pilot programs, public policy programs. The humanitarian and compassionate considerations, known as the HNC considerations, and the temporary residence permit holder class, known as the TRP holder class, are two programs prescribed in the Immigration and Refugee Protection Regulations. The pilot programs are implemented by IRCC according to the authorization conferred to it by the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act for the purpose of attaining Canadian economic goals. These programs cannot exceed 5 years. Programs introduced based on public policy are temporary measures to address some immediate public demands. IRCC may implement temporary measures on both permanent residence programs, including creating a permanent residence pathway for certain groups of foreign nationals and temporary residence programs. The HNC considerations is for foreign nationals who are either ineligible or inadmissible but deserve to be granted permanent residence on HNC considerations. It does not apply to foreign nationals who are inadmissible on the grounds of security, violating human or international rights, or organized criminality, regardless of how strong their HNC factors are. The best interest of a child directly affected by the HNC application is a factor that must be considered. Foreign nationals may apply to this program in or outside Canada. TRP holders are foreign nationals who are inadmissible to Canada or do not meet the immigration requirements, but are issued a TRP that allows them entry to Canada because it is justifiable to do so. If they have been continuously living in Canada for 3 or 5 years and they are not inadmissible on other grounds, they may apply for permanent residence under this class. It does not apply to people who are inadmissible on the grounds of security, violating human or international rights, serious criminality, or organized criminality. The 3-year period applies to foreign nationals who are inadmissible for health grounds or for being a family member of a foreign national inadmissible on health grounds. The 5-year period applies to foreign nationals who are inadmissible for other inadmissible grounds. Currently, there are 4 pilot programs: Atlantic Immigration Pilot, Caregiver Pilot, Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, Agri-Food Pilot. They are all employer-driven programs. To apply to any of the pilots, applicants must obtain a job offer from a Canadian employer. The job offer for the Atlantic Immigration Pilot must be from a designated Atlantic employer. For Caregiver Pilot, from an individual in Canada who needs to hire a caregiver to provide care to children under the age of 18, seniors, or people with medical needs. For Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, from an employer that is located in one of the participating communities, and the position is in the communities too. For Agri-Food Pilot, from an employer in an eligible industrial sector, and the position is in an eligible occupation. You may go to the IRCC website to check the specific requirements for each program to see whether one of them applies to you. Please bear in mind, the job offer must be genuine, meaning the employer offering you a job does need you to fill the position. Buying and selling job offers or jobs is illegal. Doing so not only harm the integrity of Canadian immigration, but also put your future at risk. Currently, there are 5 public policy permanent residence programs: healthcare workers permanent residence pathway, temporary to permanent pathways, temporary public policy for recent Hong Kong graduates, temporary public policy for family members of the victims of the 2 air disasters, out-of-status construction workers in the Greater Toronto Area. The healthcare workers permanent residence pathway is for refugee claimants working in healthcare sectors during the COVID-19 pandemic. The temporary to permanent pathways are for foreign nationals working in Canada who are either international graduates or workers in a specific occupation. The public policy for Hong Kong youth is to address the issue of implementation of the national security law by China. It provides Hong Kong recent graduates in Canada with an avenue to escape the deteriorating political situation in Hong Kong. The temporary public policy for family members of the victims of the 2 air disasters is for family members in Canada of Canadians and permanent residents who died on the flights of PS752 or ET302. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Next time, we will deliver a Mandarin episode about the federal permanent residence programs for business people. We wish you a wonderful Canadian immigration journey and welcome you to reach out to us. See you on September 13th.